And Duolingo announced on Wednesday that its advanced language learning content is now available for free across 9 languages: English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. And users can access this content through the web, iOS, and Android devices. This advanced content is at the B2 level on the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, CEFR, and which is the international standard for language skills that schools and employers recognize. B2 level content refers to learning materials without translations, complex scenarios, and specialized vocabulary.
That Google Cloud Next is taking place this week in Las Vegas, and one clear message has emerged. Google wants AI startups on its cloud. To that end, it made several startup-related announcements. The most significant is that the tech giant has earmarked a new $750 million budget to help its cloud partners sell more AI agents to enterprises. This funding is available to partners ranging from startups to the big consulting firms. It can be used for costs like Gemini proof-of-concept projects, Google forward-deployed engineers, cloud credits, and deployment rebates.
And Punjab Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz has approved the launch of a province-wide disease prevention program aimed at controlling the spread of major life-threatening illnesses. The initiative will focus on preventing diseases such as diabetes, tuberculosis, TB, HIV, anti, and hepatitis, alongside a large-scale public awareness campaign to educate citizens about prevention and treatment. And the Sindh government has terminated the construction contract for a key section of the Bus Rapid Transit (BRT) Red Line project in Karachi and plans to re-award the work on an emergency basis. Senior Minister Shahjeel Memon said on Wednesday the cancelled contract covers the Mosamiat to Numaish section of the project. Memon said the decision was taken due to delays in execution by the contractor, despite multiple warnings to complete the work within the stipulated timeframe. And Vivo has officially introduced the Y6T in China as the latest addition to its budget smartphone lineup. The new device combines 5G connectivity, a high refresh rate display, and a large battery, and targeting users looking for affordable everyday performance. The Vivo Y6T features a 6.74-inch LCD with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels. The screen also supports a 120 Hz refresh rate, and which should provide smoother scrolling and improved responsiveness.
Both chambers of the Parliament of the United Kingdom have approved the Tobacco and Vapes Bill, a landmark measure that will ban anyone aged 17 and under from ever legally purchasing cigarettes. The legislation targets individuals born on or after January 1, 2009, aiming to create the UK's first smoke-free generation.
And the mystery wedding might not be so mysterious after all. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are reportedly locking in June 13, 2026. And yes, Swifties already clocked it. 13, of course. And Beijing. China has selected 2 Pakistani astronauts as candidates for its manned space program. State broadcaster CCTV reported on Wednesday. Both will travel to China for training, and one will participate in a flight mission as a payload specialist and become the first foreign astronaut in China's space station, CCTV. And Kylie Jenner is facing legal scrutiny after a former employee filed a discrimination lawsuit alleging she endured hostility and exclusion while working in the reality star's household. Complaint was filed April 17 in Los Angeles by Angelica Vasquez, who worked for Jenner beginning in September 2024. And Meghan Markle and Prince Harry appeared to have made a good impression with their visit to Australia last week, as they attended several philanthropic engagements. On the first day of their 4-day tour, they were warmly received by hordes of people at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. The couple seemed to be touched by the response and did not shy away from interacting with the sick children getting treated at the establishment. The SAC forces
That Suki Waterhouse is dropping her new album, Loveland. In July, the singer has officially announced her upcoming third studio album, revealing its title and drop date in an Instagram post on Tuesday, April 21. Sharing the inspiration behind the album, Waterhouse 34 revealed that Loveland was born in the space between who I was and who I'm becoming. That Lahore. The Pakistan Cricket Board, PTB, on Wednesday began an investigation into the alleged use of recreational drugs by spin all-rounder Mohammad Nawaz. A spokesperson for the Cricket Board said that after completing an investigation, it would inform the International Cricket Council, ICC, about the player's medical history. That the Interior Ministry announced plans for large-scale development in Islamabad, which included the construction of a large park at the foot of the city's iconic Margalla Hills and five-star hotels in the city, much to the dismay of the city's residents. According to a press release issued on Tuesday, the decisions were made in a meeting at the headquarters of the Capital Development Authority, CDA, chaired by Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi, whose ministry oversees the CDA.
And Indonesia on Wednesday accused Israel of flying a propaganda banner over the ruins of a hospital that had been built in Gaza with Indonesian funding. The Indonesia hospital in the north of the Gaza Strip, near the fortified border with Israel, was opened in late 2015 after Indonesia's Medical Emergency Rescue Committee, a humanitarian NGO, raised approximately $7.3 million in donations for its construction, according to state news agency Antara. And England's Real Madrid football star Jude Bellingham has expanded his footprint into cricket by acquiring a minority stake in the Birmingham Phoenix, a team in the 100, marking a notable crossover investment. The Real Madrid midfielder, who was born in Stourbridge and raised in Birmingham, has purchased a 1.2% share in the franchise.
That the Pakistan Telecommunication Authority, PTA, has initiated action against online platforms involved in the promotion and illegal sale of medicines. The authority has issued notices to 3 websites engaged in the illegal sale of drugs.
And Poco has expanded its M8 smartphone lineup with the launch of the Poco M8 5G. The new device brings a large battery, a high refresh rate displays and budget hardware at an affordable price point. The Poco M8's 5G features a SIA with full HD plus resolution. The panel supports refresh rate of up to 144 Hz, which should deliver smoother scrolling, animations and gaming performance compared to standard display. And a petition has been filed in the Lahore High Court challenging the assignment of a daily target of 25 chalans to traffic wardens. The petitioner stated that the issuance of traffic chalans is being turned into a revenue-generating campaign.
That the Punjab Agriculture Department has urged farmers to deposit their interest-free loan payments under the Chief Minister Punjab Kisan Card scheme on time to remain eligible for further financing and attractive rewards. According to an official spokesperson, loan recovery under the third phase of the Kisan Card programme has been underway since April 16, 2026. The Lahore, Pakistan all-rounder Mohammad Nawaz is facing a Pakistan Cricket Board PCB investigation after reports of a positive test for a recreational substance, with the matter referred to the board by the International Cricket Council, ICC. ESPN Cricinfo reported. As a result, his proposed move to Surrey for England's T20 blast has collapsed.
And if you thought Taylor Swift loved a dramatic reveal, wait until you hear about her wedding plans with Travis Kelce. The couple is reportedly moving full speed ahead. Save the dates are already out. But here's the twist. Guests got the when, not the where. And Anne Hathaway is embracing honesty and humour about her journey through Hollywood. The Oscar-winning actress shared in her cover story for People's 2026 World's Most Beautiful issue that she admits her awkward stage stretched far longer than most.
That Niall Horan and Louis Tomlinson weren't the One Direction reunion fans were expecting this year. On Tuesday, April 21, Horan, joined by his girlfriend of 6 years, Amelia Woolley, attended the final European show of Tomlinson's How Did We Get Here tour at the Accor Arena in...
And King Charles eased Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie's tensions by including the devastated sisters back in the royal fold. In 2025, a bombshell dropped on princesses after their parents, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor and Sarah Ferguson. Scandalous emails to Jeffrey Epstein came to light. And Islamabad's red zone remains sealed to the general public on Wednesday, but other routes in the Twin Cities, sealed earlier for the security of foreign delegations visiting the capital, were open to the public, easing some hardship faced by the residents. US Vice President J.D. Vance and his team had been expected to arrive on Wednesday morning, but the White House abruptly changed plans, with Iran's negotiating delegation also delaying a decision on attending talks. And Pakistan's Higher Education Commission, HE, has announced the launch of a nationwide talent hunt program aimed at identifying and developing young students in science. According to sources, the program will organise science-based competitions among students across the country. Successful participants will receive fully funded training and will also be given the opportunity to represent Pakistan in international science Olympiads.
That Pakistan's Ministry of Power Division has introduced new amendments to solar system regulations, making it mandatory for all consumers to obtain a license from the National Electric Power Regulatory Authority, NEPRA, to generate electricity. Under the revised policy, consumers will be required to pay a licensing fee based on the capacity of their solar system. As part of the process, applicants must also submit a pay order in the name of NEPRA. That the Asian Development Bank, ADB, and the National Highway Authorities, NHA, have signed an agreement to develop two sections of the M6 Hyderabad-Sukkur motorway under a public-private partnership, PPP, model. The agreement was signed by ADB Country Director for Pakistan, Emma Fan, and NHA member PPP, Ijaz Ahmed. The ceremony was witnessed by NHA member Planning, Dr. Shafiq Ahmed, ADB Deputy Country Director Syed Hussain Haider, and Mohammed Azim Hashimi, Director, Advisory Division 1.
And the Punjab Safe Cities Authority, PSCA, has introduced a new feature in Emergency Helpline 15 aimed at improving response times and transparency. Under the update, callers will now receive details of the assigned police officer along with an estimated arrival time. In addition, users will be able to track the response in real time and provide feedback on the service. And Oppo has officially introduced the Find X9 Ultra, its most powerful slab phone yet. The new flagship smartphone was unveiled in China, and the company has also confirmed plans to launch it in select global markets. As always, the Find X9 Ultra focuses heavily on camera performance while also bringing flagship-grade hardware, a large battery, and a premium display.